off to a cracking start. Left the house about 6:30 this morning. It's now just gone 9:30 and I'm going home. I've got no brakes and no steering. Top pulley broke. Took out the fan belt. So we're trying to source. I had a mate come. I only got half an hour from home. Maybe 20 minutes down the A1. So pulled off the A1. There's a big puff of smoke. Lost power. Pulled onto a hard shoulder off the motorway. Noticed the belt had gone. The pulley's seized up. We're in convoy, so I've got the radio on. Yeah, so I need a pulley, which could be between 20 and 90 quid, and a belt, but because this has had the airbags took out, they've removed everything, not just the airbags. The pump's gone, but we'll make sure we get the right size, because I think another pulley's been added where the pump was removed. So we're going to take this home, make sure we get the right parts, just take it easy. Again, my mate's in front. The brakes are just rock hard and they ain't slowing me down. I'm doing everything on the gears and handbrake, so it's dodgy as hell. So yeah, it's gonna be 10 o'clock by the time we get home. Hopefully get the new pulley on and belt. The local shop's going to order one in and hopefully get one in within an hour or two, and then it's restart 5-hour drive. Well, yeah, I booked prepper meet late last night, actually paid for the ticket, so hopefully we can get the parts. The gauges seem fine and not overheating because I haven't got a fan. It's like the middle of summer and I've got no fan, no power steering, no brakes. Right, I'll start going down the gears. I've got a roundabout coming. Right, so we're here 14 hours later. The field's packed. There's probably another 150 coming tomorrow. I'm just holding the camera, I'm not using a selfie stick. Tried to get the car warning up, but it's blowy up at the top corner. I wanted to be up high for the radios. I'm going to get the antenna up tomorrow. There's the new tent. Just do a quick video now. I just want to get set up before it's dark or rains. We're promised every bit of weather, wind, rain, sun, all sorts. So there's the tent. For those that missed it, I got rid of the 9x9 and the 12x12. 12x12 was too big, 9x9 was too small. But it's me and the missus. By the time we get the double bed and the bedroom compartment, log burner, 2 chairs, like when the weather's bad, the 9x9 is cramped. So I've got this, which is 8x12. It's not as wide, but it's a lot longer. And this has got its own bedroom compartment, which is out there with ground sheet. But you can put a double bed in there, and you've still got all this space. And a bit of a cheesy window. Came with some really old-fashioned type curtain, which will pick the stitching off, and I'm going to change that for something else. But it looks like an old canvas tent, and it's got a bug already. But it's a modern tent based on the old designs to make it look like a classic tent. But we'll do more about the tent later. Bought a toilet, because we always master the toilets when there's this many people. Put the camera there, the ground box. Yeah, when you've got this many people at a campsite, the toilets get wrecked, and it's only down to 1 or 2 people. And sheer volume of people can't cope with that amount of people using the toilets. No disrespect to the organisers, the farm, Darren's a legend, or Funky Pepper. I've been coming to this farm for years. I used to come 4 or 5 times a year. I'd come every year for the prepper meet, and I would come once or twice, sometimes 3 times. It used to be a stop-off point as I was travelling up and down the country. I'd always have a cheeky night in hammock here. And we love the farm, but it's just sheer volume of people, and sometimes alcohol. So, bought my own toilet so I can have my morning paper read on the throne in the morning in privacy, without being, walking across the field, have a queue of people waiting there, or suffering the smell of someone else previous to me. Anyway, we're not going to go on too much. I've got all this to unload. Let's not make this a toilet video. but mainly going to be out here, table and chair, HF radio, get the awning out, but it is blowing a gale. I've got the fire pit from home in there with some more logs, fire bucket. I've also got a head camera thing, the rubber band for the GoPro. Not sure how it's going to look, but we'll try that this weekend. Right, we'll do another update later on, but that's just to say, oh yeah, 14 hours. I left the house at 6 this morning. Don't know if you can see me. Left the house at 6 this morning and I got here at 8 PM on the dot. Obviously the breakdown. I am fucking covered. Apparently my back's covered. It was all over my face, my neck from being under the Land Rover. I don't want to bore people, but we got the part, we got the wrong part. We went back somewhere else to get the other part. Then the other part came in there, so we done 3 trips to two establishments and got a Defender pulley wheel and a Discovery 17515mm belt, and yeah, it was a rush to get it on, but we got it on, and then I jumped straight up back in the car and drove up here. So we're here. I'll get the drone up tomorrow. We're losing light, but there's a lot of people here. As I said before, I've missed the last 2 years. I've had 2 years off, and wow, massive difference. It's good to see a few crazy faces. I'll have a walk around later, try and see a few people and get some videos tomorrow. Yeah, luckily the missus made me a bacon sandwich while working on the car, and I had help from a friend, but it's still knackering. The A1 is 50, 20, standstill, 20, standstill, 50 mile an hour, back to a standstill, 20 mile an hour, standstill, accident upon accident. It should be a 4-hour drive. Probably took me 5.5, 6, but with setting off, breakdown, going home, chasing the parts up, placing the parts, yeah, 14 hours from when I left the house to get in here. Right, we'll catch you in a little clip later on. And yeah, when I've unpacked, look, I've even bought, see, Mrs. is good. I was doing some woodwork in the garden, I think I was shaving some wood, and she went and bagged it all up, and I went, what are you doing that for? Although I had an idea, and she went, well, it's bagged up for next time you go camping. I was just going to sweep up and put in the bin, but ain't she a star? Little teaser, an old laptop bag, found use for it. What we got? Oh yeah, that's got to go on my other bag. We've got desktop chargers for my 2 handheld radios and the AC817. Ampro 40 and the Ampro 20 HF antennas. And if I climb up on there, I've got 1 mag mount there for HF, 1 mag mount there for HF, UHF, VHF is already on the vehicle, because I don't like driving with 8-foot antennas. There's the roof, that's what it looks like while we're up here. Cheers Ray. Still got the light. It's wired into reverse and still being used. My ambers. Yeah, car's had a few mods since I've had it a while now. Fire extinguisher. Right, catch you in a bit when I'm not so fucking exhausted. Alright, this might be the last bit of videoing I'll do tonight because we're losing light, but we've got the awning up. Probably adjust it tomorrow, just in case we get some rain, so I can sit the table and chairs out here. Because it's not one of these fancy ones that bolt to the roof rack. It clips to the rear of the vehicle, or I can clip it to the side, have it come off the side, or if I break down I can clip it off the front roof rack and have it coming out over the engine bay. I can't remember the specs, don't ask me the size, but 80 quid, so they do them in 2 or 3 colours. Amazon, I think, eBay, something like that. Cheap, lightweight, probably won't last long. But I've doubled up, folded up the back, because I haven't gave myself enough space behind to peg it out completely. So I've just doubled it over, and then brought the guideline down. Oh, we all know how to hang a tarp up. But it's now spitting on me with rain, actually, as I'm talking about it, so I'm glad I got this up. It probably does need to pull a bit tighter here and there. Again, very windy at the top of the field. The wind is coming straight towards me from that direction. So the wind is literally going straight in and trying to lift up the tarp, so that might come down tonight. But you could use it as a tarp, you could hook it onto a fence, a tree, vehicle to vehicle. It's not a bad little thing really for what it is. But yeah, it's definitely starting to rain. Might be a shower, but shelter first. Shelter's up. Got the two chairs out, the new chairs, the table's there, the Bergen's there, that's the bug out bag, and then everything else is just luxury. Okay, I'm here for a few days, I'm not roughing it. Got the bed, and then over here, before we lose light completely, picked up one of them Vinted cassette toilets. Right, table and chair next, and then a brew, some food. Oh, that wind's going to blow the smoke right into my tent tonight. Oh, I've missed it here. Every 11 minutes a plane goes by. Getting there, got the logs out, fire pit bin thing. I put 2 chairs out, then I thought no, one, because if it does rain the wind's going to blow in and soak it. So I've got 1 chair to worry about, table can go there. I've got the AC817 on the local repeater, that's picking up. PI, I can't remember, it's too late in the day. There it is, you can hear it there. And then the Balfang 888S is on PMR scan, and it's picking up people and kids, excited children. So that's the chest rig. We'll go into that in the daylight. Solar box is there, charged, ready to plug shit into it. Drone's there for tomorrow. I'm just diving through some food that I've got, see what I can eat. I'm hungry. It's been a long day. Take a seat and see what we can see. Oh, I like to see my enemies. That's it, it's dark. I've just seen Darren and his family. Just seen Pete briefly. It's good to see Chunky Pepper and a few others down there. But yeah, I've just got water because I need to get all this crap off my arm. I'm caked in, come here light, caked in oil. I'm absolutely filthy. Oh, fun. Right, as I was saying, it's dark now. I'm absolutely filthy. Both hands are black. So I've got my water, I'm going to have a wash. Yeah, the chap just come over to say my phone's been ringing because he's had the walkie-talkie, the radio in there, bleeping away. He's just come over to let me know my phone been ringing. But yeah, I need to get the stove out, get some water. I'll have a shower tomorrow. Hang the light up so I can see what I'm doing, because it's obviously it's that light now. Looks light over there, but it's not light over here. Bought both of these, so there's one there, the other one's in there so I wouldn't lose them. Both rechargeable, they've got 18 650 cells in them. I can charge them up with a folding solar panel or charge them up from there. Push that, turn it on. See these blue lights. I've got 240 there because I've got my laptop and some radios. Right, let's get cleaned up and sorted, and we'll probably catch you later on tonight or tomorrow. There's the water container. Let's turn that radio off because obviously people talking. Privacy. Gonna fill the Kelly kettle up because it's, oh, I can't remember now, 1.5, 2 litres. If we use a pan, I'm not going to get enough water to have a half decent wash. So we're going to use the Kelly kettle. Oh, I can't actually see. Yeah, that's full. But we're going to use it on the gas stove. Yeah, that's proper full. I think I've overfilled it. We get the Kelly kettle on. I've got a big pan. Part of my car kit behind there, solar box, is my green army surplus box, and that's got everything I use when I go green laning, so I can pull over and make, you know, pot noodles, tins of food, tea, coffee, hot chocolate, cups, plates, chopping board. Yeah, we had cheese and toast the other day. Went down a green lane, sat there and made cheese and toast. So we're going to use the pan out of there to have a wash. Some scrubby. Right, no idea what is actually going to show up on camera. Forgot I bought the kettle. Yeah. I normally use the transient set in the car. We've got a transient set, and I keep a gasifier, wood pellets, and the gas stove. So we've got options. So if we have a brew, we normally just boil the water in here. So I chuck the kettle in this time. Got my new gasifier. The old one stays in the car permanently. Got my knife, fork and spoon, because the last camp on the island I done, the wild camp on the island, I forgot my knife, fork and spoon, and I ate everything with a teaspoon. I've got some links, got face cloth or flannel, that's a new one, whatever you call them. People like to call things differently, like house coats and, oh, what's the other word? Dressing gowns. Yeah, so we've got a massive vocab. That's been on for a while, so that's probably ready now. I want it scalding hot. I want half now to wash and then half to rinse off and all that stuff. Oh, let's put it. I forgot I filled it up. Alright, there you go. Half a bowl. Put the top on that, keep the beasties out. Bit of links, can't beat a little alloy stainless bowl. I think these are alloy, they're cheap knockoff, they're not stainless or anything fancy. But they're enough to freshen up, kind of see what I'm doing. Camera, I'm still getting used to this GoPro. And I can see on my app, but I haven't launched the app, what I'm videoing, so I haven't got a clue if it's showing up on camera or not. So bear with while I'm getting used to the old GoPro. Yeah, bowl of quite hot water. Oh, that's really hot. Oh, yeah, might add some cold to that. It's a bit hotter than I thought. I won't let it boil, but I also don't want to scald myself. Right, we'll see when I'm freshened up. Right, now a bit cleaner. It's better. That ain't coming off. Yeah, that's a lot better. It was all over my face and down my neck. I tried to get it off with a baby wipe before I left the house. Not left the house, but left the driveway. What a terrible day. Right, now I'm going to do some chillaxing and I'll catch you tomorrow because I really need to unwind and eat. I have not eaten all day apart from the bacon sandwich about lunchtime. And I'll see you after I've done some proper chillaxing. YouTube hand thing.